There is a lot of ways to build a software, but in this video we are breaking down Agile, the method software teams rely on today and how it really works for developers. Agile isn't merely a tool or a meetings. This is a mindset emphasizing flexibility, iteration, and user value. For developers, Agile knowledge is essential. I'll explain practically what it is, how teams implement it, and why it enhances both your software and career growth. This is industry reality, from tech giants like Google and Amazon to banks and logistic firms. Whether you're a startup or enterprise, you will likely work in Agile environment. Agile means you don't have to plan everything all at once and hope it never changes. Instead, you build your product step by step. Start small, release something early, and see how people react. Only then improve it. That's a cycle. Build, release, improve, and repeat. It's simple but powerful. The idea of Agile came from a group of 17 developers who met in 2001 and wrote the Agile Manifesto, a short document that values individuals, working software, and customer collaboration and responding to a change. Agile understands that users can change their minds, new ideas can come up, or technology can move fast. Most Agile teams work in what's called sprints, short work cycles, usually 1 or 2 weeks. At the beginning of each sprint, the team decides what they are going to work on, like building a feature or fixing a bug. That's called a sprint planning. Each day there is a quick meeting called stand-up. Everyone shares what they did yesterday, what they are doing today, and if they are stuck on anything. It helps the whole team to stay in sync. At the end of the sprint, you show what you built in a sprint review. After that, there is a retrospective where the team talks about what went well, what didn't, and how to improve it next time. It's a simple loop that keeps you focused, lets you move fast, and help you build better software with a feedback, not guesswork. Agile includes meetings, but they are not just status updates, they are moments to learn. In sprint planning, you hear how the product team thinks. In retrospectives, you understand that design, QA, and engineering all experience the sprint. And over time, you start picking up the language of other departments, how product teams talk about their goals, how marketing thinks about their timing, how design explains the user experience challenges. This matters because as a developer, your value increases the more you can communicate across the roles. You're not just coding in a vacuum, you're solving the business problems. And these meetings help you learn how to bridge that gap. So that's what separates solid developers from a true senior engineers. Agile gives you a structure, but inside the sprint, you are in control. How to break it into smaller tasks, how to write the code, and you choose how to test it, refactor it, and make sure everything works fine. Even though the team decides what to build, it's totally up to you to figure out how to build it in the right way. For example, if you're working something like Next.js, you get to decide if something should be rendered on the client side or server side or even at the edge, depending what makes your app faster or easier to use. Agile doesn't mean skipping quality, it means making smart technical decisions within short focused time. That's where you grow as a developer, by building and improving with a purpose, sprint after sprint. Agile can be a great way to build a software, but it's not perfect. Depending on your team, depending on your project, and how well the process is followed. If Agile doesn't work for your team, that's totally okay. There is other ways to manage software development, and I cover those on this channel too. If this video helped you to understand Agile better, don't forget to like it and subscribe for more videos like this, where we break down real-world development, team workflow, and how to grow as a developer. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.